mentors in high school suggested it to me because they told me, Stefan, why don't you try accounting? Because there's a lot of money in there. So I told them, maybe I could try because I am, knowing for that financial aspect or something. So yeah, true enough, accounting has a lot of money, but it is not my money. It is the money of the companies that I'm working for, right? So I tried that also. Then, with my background of mathematics, because I'm good at math, because when I was younger, my father, when I was 4 or 3 or something like that, at that time, I really have to recite the multiplication table, then some random questions and all. So basically, the mathematics portion in my life was being cultivated. So I'm leaning toward getting accounting at that time also because of that.
So while studying accounting, was there any struggles na napagdaanan nyo?
Actually, a lot of struggles because, given the fact that I forgo the easy-go-lucky life. Actually, I am a person that went to school back home, study. Because when I studied in Ateneo, actually I'm lucky because I was offered a scholarship. Actually, I'm a scholar from kindergarten. I did not pay any tuition, any single centavo throughout my education. So until college time, I was given scholarship in Ateneo, full scholarship with dormitory inside the campus. So basically, I am there to study, to make the most of it. Because Ateneo is an Ignatian school, so from Ignatius of Loyola. So we were just not trained academically, but of course, the whole aspects of life, spiritually, socially, emotionally, and all.
You applied for it, sir, or did the Ateneo are the one who chose you to be the grantee?
Actually, because from itself, being the valedictorian of the school, Santa Clara Academy in my high school days, actually, I am 100% already scholar when I enrolled in college.
Okay.
But this scholarship was given to me, added scholarship, the dormitory and all, given by Ateneo. So I just learned about it because when I went there, the office of the registrar told me that there are some other other things that would help you with your study here. There's free like that, so you really need to apply. So I applied for those, and then they have that CI at our house, checking all the address and all, my family background and all. So after the evaluation and approval, yes, that's it. I went into that dormitory and all.
So basically, what's your pinaka-struggle talaga while studying?
So my struggle is, the struggle of mine, actually not just struggle. Well, of course, the struggle itself may be on the emotional side, right? Because even though that the school is just near our house, actually 1 hour travel, I see to it that I will stay there. I will forgo that longing relationship that I want to go home, I want to spend my time with my family. I sacrifice a lot for them because I think that this is the only way that I will be focused on my studies without distractions and all. So basically, it hurts me a lot because I'm a kind of person that, I wanted to see my family. I wanted to spend time with them, right? But then again, at that point, I really need to sacrifice. So maybe that's the biggest struggle. But then again, it's a blessing in disguise because that things made me so focused that I don't entertain any problems, I don't entertain any negative things. So always all positive things.
Sir, how would you describe a successful person?
Actually, being successful is relatively, it depends, right? But then again, for me, just on my understanding of being successful, it is about a person who has enough strength, enough capacity to make things possible, and at the same time, to be of with effect with others. For example, you have this. For example, you have. For me, for example, I am now the accounting and finance manager. So with that scenario, I'm able to help my colleagues, to help my team, also reach their career potential or something like that, in a way that I would help them and at the same time, I can be of something inspiration to them. So something like that. There's capacity and at the same time, the willingness to make things possible.
So do you consider yourself as a facilitator?
Right now, yes, partly yes. But then again, it would not stop me for longing to that bigger things or aiming for the higher things. I'm not getting that CFO, so I wanted to get that CFO level.
What do you consider as the highlight of your career?
Actually, the highlight, not discounting the struggles I went through with Smart, with all the projects and all. Actually, those were the highlights. But then again, I wanted to point out that the highlights that maybe I can suggest right now is the point that I left Smart from being accounting supervisor, directly promoting myself to be accounting and finance manager at Link Energy. So basically, in Smart, I'm just handling the reports team. But when I went to Link Energy, I'm handling everything. Everything that's Smart being handled by those different departments, I handle it right there in Link Energy.
So you mentioned na yung struggles niyo sa Smart is what you consider as your highlight as well.
Yes, because with Smart, there are a lot of projects that we went through, a lot of automation with the reports. Actually, a lot of systems I was exposed to, from SAP, ERP, to SAP BW, to SAP BPC, until ANAPLAN. So along the way, there are a lot of struggles there. But basically, with the help of everyone, with the help of the team, we're able to succeed on those struggles.
How about when you were still a student? Were there any particular people na tinulungan kayo? Like, were there a group of people?
Actually, in the dormitory that I stay, actually it's a mix because there are we are a mix of people with accounting, engineering, and all. So basically, we can help each other because being a freshman at that time, I'm consulting the other members of the dormitory to ask for their help, to ask for their guidance as well, whatever subject that I have difficulty with. So actually, it's a helping each other at the time in the dormitory. So when I became a senior that time, I see to it also that I help those freshmen who just came in our dormitory, and even not just helping them in their academics per se, but also because the dormitory is a venue for us to share our stories, to share our feelings, our emotions and all. So at that time in the dormitory, I was able to help some people as well. Like my friend there, he's a smoker. But then again, through the course of constant guidance and sharing, I made him stop at some point in time. And some of my members also shared their experiences, maybe some sexual abuse or what. But then again, we get to a point that we have this issue, and then something that would lessen the emotional impact in their lives.
So sir, you mentioned that you wanted to be a priest in yung first choice mo.
Yes.
Bakit niyo po naisipan na gusto niyo maging a priest?
Because I wanted to somehow bring all the people closer to God. Because I don't want chaos. I don't want something all that bad influence or what. So I wanted everyone to stay on the right track, to make their lives meaningful to everyone. So I wanted everyone actually to be on the right path. So had in my mind that when I became a priest, I will be much more impactful for the people and be able to convince them this is the right way, this is the right thing to do, this is some sort of that like that. So, and until now, even though I'm not a priest, I keep on expressing my ideas to people. This is the right way. This is what you should do. This is something like that. So in return, something like it is still in my blood, running through my blood. That aspect of helping them and then bringing them to the right path. Something like that.
How do you particularly help them po?
Help them through advice actually. So sharing and most of the advice.
Who are these people po na asking for your advice?
Actually, my friends during that time in the dormitory, some of them are my friends and some of them are my schoolmates during that time. So, actually, I don't want to quote myself something like, because there's a point na para akong yung sumbungan or something na they will share everything to me, even those secrets of their lives. They are even open it up to me. So I don't want to waste that opportunity of sharing that information to me. So I made it a point that I will give something good in return for them. So it's up to you. You may change or you don't want to change. But this is my advice. This is what I can see. Something like that.
Question from
You graduated Ateneo or Manila?
No, Ateneo din na.
And then why did you decide that you wanted to work here in Manila?
Actually, the common notion of everyone at the time is actually to move to Manila because there are a lot of opportunities here. Just like when you guys in Manila, a lot of opportunities outside the Philippines, something like that. So from the rural area, going to urban area.
So was there any struggle along the way? Kasi mapapalayo ka na naman sa family.
Of course. Actually, yeah, because the moment I went here in Manila, a lot of culture shock, something like that. Because I am not, actually the culture shock. I don't know if it is okay to share, but I wanted to share also. At the time that I went to Smart, actually being not able to being innocent at the time, right? So my bosses actually bring me to some sort of places that you know that already. So I was shocked because I'm not aware of those things. I'm not even. I know for a fact when browsing internet and searching for that. I know for a fact, but not in that real scenario. But then again, I made it a point to myself that I will not do anything. I will not involve myself into that. Maybe just the pleasure of just a show or something like that, but not into that. Because this is my greatest gift to my wife that I gave to myself to her. That's it.
Your wife is also an accountant?
Yes, actually in Smart also. I met her in Smart. I stayed in this cubicle and right next to me is my wife.
She's still in Smart po?
Yes, still in Smart.
You got married last year,
2015.
2015.
Actually, I proposed to her last 2013, February, during my birthday, February 8, 2013. But then again, due to financial as well, we made it a 2-year preparation. So 2015, December 2015, it's a big day for us.
What drives you to succeed?
Actually, because I wanted to reach those goals. If I were not being sincere with all the things that I do, the commitment and all, I don't think I would be getting all these things right now. And also, I wanted to help everyone, actually to help my family, my extended family and all. So I cannot do that. If at this state of mind right now, I cannot even have my own bag, have my own clothes to wear, right? So basically, I'm at a point in my life that I will do everything to provide everyone with basic needs and all. And because I have some dreams that I wanted to help those poor because I went through the hardships. I know what's it to become a poor. I know the longing of those persons without this family. So I wanted somehow when I am not at that stage already, I wanted to help everyone. So basically that priest of is still working in my dreams.
Is there someone who inspires you professionally?
Professionally, of course my parents, but and then my teachers as well, because they are very supportive at the time. And then when I came into Smart, my bosses are also great. So basically, I got all those enthusiasm, those some sort of guide from them that it was just an easy task. You just have to put everything, your efforts and all, and then acknowledge the help of others, so that to become boastful or something like that. So always acknowledge the help of others. That would in return would help you a lot and be able to achieve everything.
What's your, ano sir, what's your timeline for you na ma-achieve mo yung pinaka-aspired na position mo? the
Actually,
CFO?
when I left Smart and then getting this accounting and finance manager in Clean Energy, actually it was getting closer. Because by the time I was interviewed at Clean Energy, that CFO thing was being discussed during my interview. I am applying for accounting and finance manager, but our discussion mainly focused on the CFO. How does a CFO works? So basically, I was being, is high spirited at the time because the discussion is focusing on my dream to become a CFO. So,
One step closer na lang ba
one
tayo?
step closer, yes.